priming my face with the Dr. Brant Pores No More primer, and then going in with the Juvia's Place foundation. This is one of the most full coverage foundations and also the lightest shade that I own, and I wanted my skin to be a bit on the lighter side since I kind of want to look a little dead since we're gonna transform into a zombie. So I'm just blending that out with the Tarte foundation brush right now. And then I'm going in with the Colourpop No Filter Concealer and just putting this in or on all my regular places, just under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, and my forehead. Normally I would put this around my mouth area, but since we're going to cover that up with a lot of gore, there's no point in that. So I'm just blending that out now with the e.l.f. Beauty Sponge. And then I'm setting down all those areas with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores pressed powder. And now I'm priming my eyes with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And then using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Volume 2 palettes, I'm taking the shade Certified. It's just a plain white shade, and just using this to set the paint pot down with and as a bright base. And then I'm going in with the shade Perfectionist and just blending this out in the crease with a fluffy brush. So the eyes I'm going to keep pretty simple as far as the eyeshadow goes. Because a lot of the focus obviously is going to be on the zombie look around the mouth in the FX makeup. So this look is really just 3 eyeshadows, super easy. So then I'm going in with the shade Comfort Zone and just deepening up the outer corner. And then on a flat brush, I'm taking more of that Certified shade and just putting that on the inner corner and brightening that up a bit, and just keep on blending that out until I'm happy with it. Then I'm taking the Pretty Vulgar eyeliner and using that to do a wing, which was totally out of focus, so I didn't film that. But then I took the black shade Temptress and lined my lower lash line with that, and now I'm blending it out with the red shade in the palette called Living My Best Life. And then I'm going to attempt to put on lashes from Pure in the style Bombshell.
Faster, if you know what I'm saying. Who's that guy? I don't know how to do
This is why I don't do lashes. And after struggling with that for a while, now I'm just using a black eyeliner to line my tight line and waterline. This eyeliner is just from Urban Decay. And I'm just blending out that lower lash line a little bit more. And now going into this Tarte Clay Play Face Shaping Palette, I'm using the shade Dunes as an eyebrow powder. This palette is not available anymore, and I don't know why. It's one of Tarte's best palettes. The powders can be used for the eyes, brows, or face, so that's why I chose to use this for my eyebrows. And then I'm just setting that down with a brow gel. Then I'm just taking my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara and blending my lashes with these monstrosity fake lashes. They're way too large for me. And then I'm just taking more of the Certified shade and highlighting my brow bone. And then using the bronzer shade Desert from the Tarte palette, just bronzing up my face a little bit. Even though we're supposed to look dead like a zombie, I still just needed a bit of warmth and dimension brought back into my face since this foundation shade is so light. And then, you know, have to contour my nose a little bit too. And then using the Artist Couture loose highlighting powder in the shade Illuminati, I'm just highlighting my nose and my cheekbones with this. And then highlighting my inner quarter with Certified again. So getting into the zombie makeup, you're going to need liquid latex, disposable sponges, and cotton balls. So some of this got cut out because I was out of frame, but basically the process you're going to follow is you're going to stamp on liquid latex onto a section of your face, rip up some cotton balls and place that on top, and then take more liquid latex and pat that on top of the cotton balls. So you're just going to continue that for the whole area of your face that you want to cover. And then I'm just taking tweezers and kind of pulling at everything to create more texture. Then taking this Makeup Revolution face paint palette, I'm taking this red shade and the more like dark rusty red shade, and I mix those up on a palette. And now I'm just stamping this on all over the liquid latex and cotton balls. So a step that I recommend that I, for whatever reason, forgot to do was to put foundation first onto the liquid latex. So that way it just looks like your skin. Because without doing that step, I'm now struggling to cover up these white spaces. Whereas if I put foundation on, it would have just looked like skin and it would have looked a lot more realistic. But it's okay. I made it work regardless. So now I'm taking the Juvia's Place, the Festival palette, and taking the red shade and just using that to add more red and again fill in those white spaces more that I couldn't get very well with the paint. And then I'm also kind of buffing around the edges of all this to make it look more blended. So basically at this point I'm just going to be going in with some different shades of red shadows and just kind of blending this all in this area up until I'm happy with how it looks. And then I'm taking the shade Crazy in the Jaclyn palette, and this is a more kind of dark brown purplish shade. So adding like a shade like this will make everything look a bit more, like give the appearance of like your face is bruised almost. So again, just adding some more features to make this look more realistic and gory and absolutely disgusting in the best way. And then I'm taking that Living My Best Life red shade again and just adding more red into this and focusing that more like around the edges, trying to blend this all out. And then I'll actually just take my fingers and drag that up my face to make it look smeared and messy, like I really did finish eating your man's heart out. And then I'm just taking that red paint and putting that all over my lips just to cover that up. And then I'm taking like this fake like gory blood stuff. I forget the name, but I'll leave it linked down below. And just putting this all over the mouth area. Just really focusing this more around the mouth. So that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this glam zombie and happy Halloween. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.